those ones. This row of topics, y'all. LiAngelo Ball, former basketball player or current basketball player of Pro Leads. Song has went viral and has now inked a deal with Def Jam for $13 million. What do you think about that?
I mean, he should have just kept doing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Just keep putting out music. Wouldn't it be better you just do it on your own? Cut out the middleman? I don't know. Like, do you really need the labels now?
I mean, you asking, or
I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
As an artist, do you really need labels now to
not if you have your own money.
So we talking about land, they not broke. So I mean, they could, I guess, if you didn't know nothing about music, you could hire somebody to teach you about the paperwork and the business of music, set it up, and then when your song goes viral like it did, you eat it. So in the same aspect, like, I don't understand why you even would need a label. You know what I'm saying? Or is this more like of a chicken sandwich type of thing to get other people like, oh, you see, he did it, like, yeah, y'all could do it too, type of jump. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't make no sense. Why you even need a label? You got all the money on. Y'all was riding Lambos in high school.
You're right. That's
so right. What you need a label for?
I was gonna get to that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Unless you doing it for other motherfuckers. Like, oh yeah, you see, the labels is still relevant. When it's like, I mean, not really. For maybe like for the, I guess you would correct this if I'm wrong, probably the publishing and maybe distribution to like further distribute your music, like to get a, you know what I'm saying, to get it out there more. But as far as that is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that part of the business in today's time would be needed, but the machine in the music business, you don't need it to make videos and to put your music out. Nothing. So I don't understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, at the end of the day, right? Do it make sense to do the deal? For him, it does, because they're paying him a type of money that he's not going to make on his own, right? So this song is going to do well. Well, it's doing well so far, but to put a song out like that, there was a promotion within the song that palms was greased, and that you get your promotion, you have to pay for your promotion. So being that he had his own money, top tier promotion. I believe LiAngelo Ball is already a millionaire. He was driving Lambos and all that stuff prior to even trying to get into the NBA or get into the music business. So I believe that based on his finances, he was able to promote and publish the song in a certain way that he could capitalize on the moment. But do I think that he's going to have further hits and more music that's going to ring out? Because some people think the song is dope. Some people just feel like it's a song that's getting clout based on his position. So when you have that type of reception and not really like, yo, that's just a fire song, then that kind of lets you know that this song is going to be his biggest record. And it makes sense for him to do the deal because this is the most money he's going to receive at any time, anywhere, period, point blank. But if he's able to leverage it and be able to, so for example, if he gets a second single that's rocking, then it really becomes beneficial. Now, if he has like a couple of, platinum albums, then this deal is going to be like, yo, why'd you make this deal? But do most people, are they really banking on the fact that he's going to have more hits? Probably not. So it makes sense for him to do the deal because he made a deal that he's receiving more money that he put into the music. There's no way he put in $13 million into his music. There's no way. So being that he's getting $13 million, he's receiving more money that he's ever received from his music, from putting into his music. So for him, it makes sense to do the deal. As far as like other people, this is why I believe Def Jam did it. They did it because he has a wave, he has shows, he's been on podcasters. Like LiAngelo's been active, you know what I mean? His baby moms is also on the on Love and Hip Hop. So there's different ways to making sure that his music can stay and that song can stay relevant. Like when I think of what's dude that saying gold on my chain, gold on my neck. Like
Oh, Trinidad James.
right. So that first song went crazy. You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing a I didn't go to a concert, but I seen a video on the concert. My boy was kind of tight. He like, yo, he performed this song at least like 7 times. Like, and like, yo, where's your next song at, bro? And he ain't have no other songs after that. So he capitalized on the moment, and it makes sense because I don't think he's gonna have a serious follow up to this. But if he did, if he got bodies of work and albums, then this is not going to be a good deal for him moving forward because the company is going to make so much money from here until the end of time that he's not going to see that 13 million. Please believe that's open and closed money. He's not going to receive another dollar, even if his albums go double, triple platinum. He's not going to see another dollar until the end of that deal. So he better do like Keith Sweat and make it last forever. Because at the end of the day, and I'm not saying this to diss him, I just know the business. When he gets that money, that's more money than he's ever put into the music. So it's a great deal for him. But if he ends up having more and more hits, then it's going to be a terrible deal because the company is going to generate that type of money, not just in streams and sales, but we're talking about publishing. We're talking about distribution. We're talking about being able to. There's going to be new ways of music streaming in the next 5 years that's not even included in this deal that people don't talk to you about. There's going to be another platform that they build that artists going to be able to take advantage of the platform, but because he basically signed the rights to that, that's going to be the company's money. So that's that in the whole nutshell.
It would have been a perfect example of just being quote unquote independent and just do it that way. But they still gotta find a way to make sure that labels is important. And it's just these bottom feeders feeding off the lifeblood of somebody who's building a craft on their own. Like, fuck it, slow money is better than no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put it out there, it's gonna be out there forever. You may not get the money right now, but it's gonna be out there, and these systems is there counting how many times your song is there, and eventually you're gonna get a check, and then that shit's gonna be there forever, and that check is gonna be there for coming to you all the time. But if your paperwork ain't right, these niggas is still finesse you on the same paperwork. Like, come on, son.
See the only way he could also benefit from this if he pull a Tupac move. So let's say he signed a 3 album deal. You dropping 2 albums in one time. Yo, and then the next album you drop, instead of putting like 15, 11, 15 to 30 songs, you only have to fulfill a half-hour criteria. Put 10 songs on that mug, and yo, that's the deal. That's it, baby. But
that's what Future did to get out his deal. He just put a mad songs, 10 albums. I mean, 10 songs on the album, 8 songs. All right, that's it. So I'm pretty sure now they'll finesse it. Was like, nah, y'all can't do that. I need this. They'll probably break it down that way. Who knows? But
yeah,
when they see people get away with it before, I'm pretty sure they be like, oh, word? All right, we're gonna restructure our deal next time so that silly shit don't happen this time. You know what I'm saying?
And see, my bad. Go ahead.
But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see.
And you know who the real originator of this, because that's why he don't get the credit that he deserves, man. Because Tupac was doing it because of him, Master P. Master P was the king of putting out double albums, bro. You go get the Ice Cream Man, 30 songs. 30 songs? What? 15 on here, 15 on there. Not to mention, a good portion of that is intros. That's count as a song. It's mechanical.
They was doing all kind of ways to see, because the paperwork, they had to finesse their way out of the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So you had to do these little goofy tactics, because when you sign your ass away on the paperwork on the dotted line, you ain't read that shit before.
Mm-hmm.
Now after you double back, like, all right, now I gotta do double albums. I gotta add this, add 3, 4, 5 skits, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But see, Master P took 25,000 and got a meeting with Michael Jackson's lawyer and got the game.
But this is my thing. We're talking about LiAngelo Ball, and you have all this history before you. Not to mention your family has all this money and connections. So you mean to tell me before you got into the music business, your father didn't pull his resources, pull people together to sit down and come up with a structure and business paperwork to make sure if you go, when you go into music, you're gonna be straight? Nah, I ain't gonna give it up to Ball like that. No way. You know what I'm saying? He made sure both his sons making millions in the NBA. I'm pretty sure this 13 million. We're not in the contract. We don't know, but this is my speculation as far as like what he's been doing with his sons previous. I'm pretty sure there's a certain paperwork or a structure and itemization in the structure of the contract to be like, all right, you won't give this 13 mil, but these are our stipulations, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping that y'all did the right and due diligence to understand the business of music. You know what I'm saying? Being in this new time frame we're in with you know what I'm saying, with the algorithms and AIs and all that such. So hopefully I did the due diligence properly. That's what I'm assuming.
For 13 mil, throw that assumption away. Throw that assumption. Now, if we would have been talking about 1 mil, 2 mil, then yeah, those assumptions would be a very real thing. But 13 mil from a label in this day and age, nah, they not trying to hear nothing. Because respect to LiAngelo Ball, the first deal that he received, they said it was from a small label that went to sign him for about 75,000. Then, Def Jam came to the table. I believe they was sitting around like at 2 or 4 million. He turned that down. And then somehow, some way, they came up with 13 mil. So the way they broke it down, he ended up getting a higher fee. But now the more money that you get, these stipulations that you want are gonna be null and void. This is the same reason why, and rest in peace to what's the brother from Memphis? My bad, I didn't mean to forget his name like that.
Dolph?
Young Dolph. He had a $22 million deal on the table that he never signed. He never signed because he had stipulations to his deal that he wanted, and he knew that his music was going to sell. So 22 million, I want my stipulations. The company was like, yeah, nah, we give you 22 mil, bro. Chill on that. And he never signed the deal. So their thought was like, how he's going to turn down 22 mil? Easily. He's already been getting money. You know what I'm saying? So what?
So, but my point is, if you already have money with your why are you taking the 13 million? You know what I'm saying? It's still not making no sense.
That's why I brought up the fact that the money that they're giving him is way more money than he's even ever put into the music. And if he don't have a real follow-up, then it's like, all right, yo, I only, like, real talk, I only got like a couple songs, but y'all gonna give me 13 mil, cool. I'm gonna take it. But when you know you got nuclear bombs, it's like we got rules and regulations, baby, stipulations, baby, and yeah, you're not even gonna do that deal. So, like, when's the last time? Like, and mind you, they give it 13 million to somebody who is not I'm not. I don't want to diss him. I don't want to discredit him. He's an artist, but I would like to think that he's not the type of artist yet that he is as a basketball player, in the sense that he's been putting more work as a basketball player than an artist. And other people that's been out here that really been on it, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like we have years of him building up his music, years of him pursuing it, and then he just happened to break through. This is kind of like straight out the gate. You know, his NBA brothers is pumping it in their stadiums because they, one play for one team, the other play for the other team. He It really broke because he had like some sort of interview with a streamer, and the streamer played it on his live, and then it caught wind and part of that promotion. So so that's why he more likely did the deal. He like, yo, only got a few of these in the, what I'm saying, in the hard drop, baby. But if y'all gonna give me 13 mil, I ain't gonna turn that down with my collar. So you know what I'm saying? Like, let me get that. But you made valid points.
Again, it's still like, if you control the music and you control the but I'm looking at music as drugs. If I control the drugs and I'm moving the drugs and I'm making all the money from the drugs I'm moving, why would I go with another nigga?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm making money off all of my own.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense.
Right.
If I'm going out there and I'm promoting the shit and I'm going to the parties and I'm giving out favors and niggas coming back and be like, yo, this shit is the bomb diggity. You know what I'm saying? I got G Money and I'm telling my shit is fire and all that, right? Cool. So I'm going to top streamers, pushing my shit, pumping my shit, right? And they coming back and they moving my work for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm controlling all the work and I'm getting all the money on back. Now, why would I go over here and sign with another nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And your name is lit because you could just hop on all these streamers, have them play the shit. You controlling the music because it's yours. Mm-hmm. They streaming the shit. Mm-hmm. Then the niggas who's watching it viewing your shit, and it just explodes after that. Again, then why would you go and sign?
Right.
Even if you got 2-3 hits, who gives a fuck? Mm-hmm. If it's $25,000 of your own money and you made $100,000 of it, of your own bread.
But it's forever.
That's what I'm saying. So if you controlling the music and it's going hot, that's $100,000 every fucking month. However they cut the check. To turn around and be like, take 13 million one time? That's stupid. When I'm getting $100,000 a month for the rest of my life. I don't know.
I'm trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying? It's wicked.
I'd rather take the $100,000 a month, do my own shit, than take 13 million and have somebody butt play with me. And tell me when to pop. Tell me when to sing and dance. Nah, nigga, I ain't no puppet. Fuck out of here, son.
And then on top of it, I also believe it's not a artist deal. I believe it's a label deal. So he has the power to sign other artists at this point. And that's what makes it like weird, because it's like, yo, he hasn't been in the game with a track record to build himself up, let alone have artists under him. So
trust and believe, some goofies out there gonna be like, oh, LiAngelo, I want to sign with him.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
There's gonna be some goofies out there, like,
of course.
And it's gonna be the same thing again. He's getting raped, so he gotta sign other people so he can rape them.
Because you gotta remember now, when he signed other people, that $13 million has to cover that artist as well. They don't give you another set of money. That's all within the $13 million.
That's what I said. You get the one-time $13 million as opposed to $100,000 a month every month for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. You gonna see $13 million, my boy.
So at the end of the day, honestly, he probably could have saw more or saw the same amount of money if they just utilized the Baller brand. They had all types of shows and all types of deals.
It's like the shit is just too easy now not to do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So but he made the deal. He made the deal. I moved on to our next hot topic.